Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shoutout giveaway. Terrain in video games are absolutely insane nowadays. Tons of games have had destructible environments, the most prominent being the Battlefield games, primarily Battlefield 3. Gamers lost their minds when they saw a whole building being brought down in gameplay trailers, and ever since then, we actually haven't seen a whole lot of this mechanic being brought into newer games, at least at the scale and hype that the older games brought. Today, I'm going to talk about destructible environments and interactable environments in the Grand Theft Auto games. The GTA 5 map is absolutely insane in size, especially for the time that the game was released. Within this insane amount of map size, not many buildings are actually enterable, and or only serve the purpose of singular missions or just a blank, empty building. Grand Theft Auto as a franchise in general hasn't ever really had many buildings that were enterable and dynamic, save for GTA San Andreas, where the gym and fast food restaurants were dynamic and you could enter both. Even the employees at the fast food restaurants had dialogue, a couple of different lines at that. I don't see why this isn't being brought into the newer GTA games. It would be so easy to do with the size and time that Rockstar Studio has. They could add arcades, shooting ranges, actual challenging ones, unlike the ammunition ranges, amusement parks that are actually parks and not just piers with a Ferris wheel and a roller coaster on them. And I mean, honestly, there's just a ton of options. The activities in Grand Theft Auto are very finite, and honestly, it's pretty sad for a game that was one of the highest grossing entertainment pieces of all time. Rockstar, for some reason, didn't capitalize on the success of GTA San Andreas' interactive environment. If you think about it, it's like not asking your crush to prom in high school, and then you never get your dream girl and cry forever. Now let's talk about destructible environments. Destructible environments are basically just environments that you can break and smash and wow, so cool, destruction! Anyways, with army tanks and just multiple things that use explosives and rockets as weapons, there's literally no reason not to add indestructible environments. It kinda makes sense though, seeing as how there are indestructible bushes that cars can't even break. Why, Rockstar? Why are there indestructible bushes and trees? Anyways, wouldn't it be great if you could level whole buildings? Yeah, it'd be pretty cool. However, I think that you shouldn't be able to do that. If anything, Rockstar could limit the destruction to some of the smaller buildings outside of the main area of the game. Kinda like areas like Sandy Shores, things like that, just smaller little ugly buildings. The buildings out there already look busted up and destroyed, so why not just let us knock out that last Jenga block holding the building together? Plus, it let us destroy those pesky little bushes that are so infamous for being stronger than all the vehicles in the game. That's the main reason I want destructible environments, man. Imagine being able to just completely bash your way through any group of trees while you're barreling down a hill in your giant SUV. Trust me, the sight is great. Especially if you can dodge all the trees and things that block your path. But with destructible environments, you won't need to dodge. You can just destroy. Like I said earlier, I don't think we should be able to level skyscrapers or anything like that, but smaller buildings, trees, boulders, things like that need to be able to be removed by the players. I mean, we have rockets, explosive, things that make big boom, that make vehicles go big boom. Why is a bush or a rock indestructible? It doesn't make sense and it completely ruins realism. God, I was so immersed until I ran into this giant indestructible bush. I know nobody's probably ever said that, but like it could happen and then like there's a problem, so like fix it, Rockstar, come on, man. Now looking at it, why won't Rockstar add in more environments like gyms or fast food places with actual workers? There's tons of opportunities for comedy and just general interactions that could add some quality of life to the game. Now GTA RP is a prime example of how actual NPCs can make the game more interesting. Now of course, they won't be as colorful as RP players in the RP servers, but they do need to have some form of characteristics that make them identifiable and unique. These are going to be dropped on next gen consoles, so there's really no reason or excuse not to add in things like this. Just small quality of life. I guarantee the game will take over 145 gigs to download anyways, so you may as well just give us what we're downloading. It makes literally no sense to have a game of this size missing such an easy to add in piece of content. It kind of ruins immersion. The most immersive thing about GTA 5 was Chop, the dog you could train with a phone app. Really, Rockstar? Out of all the things you could have done, you give us the ability to train a dog with a phone app. That took development on the app and the game, and you just wasted, you did it. You did it. You did that. That is like making an ugly baby. Don't do that again. Bad, Rockstar. Bad. But yeah, I mean, Chop sucks, but at least we can barrel through bushes in GTA 6, right? Anyways, guys, I know I got a little bit off topic, but I'm gonna end the video right here. leave a like if you enjoyed, comment down below the things you want to see in GTA 6, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.